Hello, today I want to show another example of mesh gut usage inside Unity. This time we will be working with the fully rigged models that have proper skinning and mesh deformation. The link to the asset will be in the video description. So as you can see, model looks nice, deformation is okay. And we can see that we got like plenty of meshes. But sometimes we just want to a bit more from our asset. So let's say, for example, we want to combine like two meshes into the one. So let's say we want to use this guy and this guy, and let's say that the goblin will have arms of the knight, so it will be looking like it has some parts of armors. For example, you defeated enemy and you start looting him and you get his part of armor. So let's just quickly add a fresh guy and just go to go to mesh gut, unpack the prefab, and we want to actually swap the hands, but we won't be doing any actual swapping. We will just use the mesh gut to separate the hands from the rest of the body. And after that I will show you a cool thing that we get from this setup, like the one rig and multiple meshes. So let's start. So we will do it quickly. Toggle off the eye icon, so you select the meshes that are like all the way in that direction. So I think we're good. Okay, so just go separate selected. That's it. And let's just get this knight guy. Okay, and let's just hide the goblin. And also hide the new game object, goblin arms. So let's just hide it. And we want to cut like this part. So we go to the knight game object, let's select it, block the selection, and let's just start doing it. So like this, and like this, and yeah. And now we will change the selection and start clicking a bit more. Yeah, just a little bit longer. Okay, that's really good. And after we separate the arms, basically that's it. So now let's just hide the knight and we got the arms. So let's just go like this. And now if we select our goblin guy and we go to the rig, we can see that it's working. Like we don't see any like missing parts in the mesh, so it's just working. Another cool thing about this, that if you want to make like first-person shooter game, basically your setup is ready. Just put the camera in the good spot and we got like working hands. So yeah, That's it. Let's just reset the position. Another cool thing with the mesh god and using like assets like this is that we can actually use a part of a mesh of that character. So let's say we got like a skeleton character. Yeah, we got the skeleton here. And let's say you're making a game where you have to hunt the monsters and you have to collect some like game objects, for example like a skull, to turn in the quest and get the reward. So once again you just go to mesh god with L, you quickly select the parts that you are interested to use in the game, like the skulls, go to separate selected, and if we turn it off we can actually see that we still can't use and move the skull. That's because it's still attached to the rig. So toggle the mesh god, go to other and do static, make static. And right now if we do that and we get our skull, now it's moving, so we can move it outside the prefab, go back to mesh god, origin, let's say center of mass, like this, and we can do save as FBX, and we good to go. So if we go to prefabs, we can just rename it, put it here, and we can get a lot of skulls, but let's fix it also. So we got problem with the pivot. So let's say that we want to have pivot on the bottom of the skull, so it won't be looking like this. So let's just remove this guy and this guy, go to skull and go, come on, and go to pivot to bottom and just save FBX again, go to prefabs, save it, and we got like game ready items that we can use as quest items or whatever. And the last cool thing I want to show you is, let's say you want to make like statue, for example. Let's just hide this guy and also this guy, and let's say we got like this guy don't have arms, so let's use this guy, and we want to make a statue of it, so we don't have to have a rig and it will be using less resources. All we have to do is fix the poses. So let's say that this arm will be holding something, so maybe like this and like this. Something like that, and let's put this arm down. Okay, and now if we got our pose ready, let's say it's holding a sword or something, if we got our pose ready, we just go to mesh god again, make static, and we have to just drag it out like so, and let's go save as FBX, yeah, and now we will go to the folder with prefabs. We will get some kind of weapon, just rotate it quickly and just put it in the hand of the statue, maybe like this. Okay, and let's just put this sword inside this game object. And now we can save the prefab, and we get a bunch of prefabs that don't have rig, and also we can make it look more like statue by just switching material. So just put that material on this guy and on the sword, and let's just say you just switch the color to make it more like a rock, and there you go, you got the statue. So I show you a few examples of using MeshGut in the like game ready assets from the asset store. I hope the video was useful, and see you next time.